He could have become one of Australia's richest men, but Jeffrey Lee has turned his back on a fortune. As senior custodian of the Koongarra uranium deposit, he has decided not to allow mining on his land. Instead, Jeffrey Lee sought to have the area World Heritage listed. Now he's hoping the final chapter of the story will be completed and his land will become part of Kakadu National Park. Emma Masters reports.
Kakadu Ranger Jeffrey Lee is coming to the end of a long journey, a hard-fought battle over more than 2 decades to prevent mining on his traditional land.
Jeffrey Lee has had quite an amazing journey to protect his traditional estate. He has argued long and hard in places as diverse as Koongarra and Kakadu, in Darwin and Canberra and now in Paris. Jeffrey has argued long and hard against uranium mining on his country.
It's been really tiring for me, you know. I had so many things on my shoulder. It was too heavy, you know, and I need to let some load off. So I'm pretty happy now.
You can eat the water lily stem. It's like salad, you know.
Jeffrey Lee is the last surviving member of the Jock clan.
He's an old fella, this one. He's been beaten around.
His parents died when he was a teenager, leaving him as the only traditional owner of land that's become widely known as Koongarra.
There's everything here on this land is so special to me. You know, I hunt here, I go fishing, you know, there's bush food that, you know, you don't have to go to a supermarket.
Koongarra sits in Kakadu's heartland, just a few kilometres from Norlangi Rock.
Koongarra is fully surrounded by Kakadu National Park, which is a World Heritage listed park, but Koongarra itself has never been inside Kakadu National Park legally. It obviously is ecologically, environmentally, but it's not legally.
If the Northern Territory government had its way, mining would start as soon as possible. If the Aborigines who live nearby had their way, it would not.
The name Koongarra has become synonymous with public debate about uranium mining. Australian mining company Noranda discovered high-grade uranium here in 1970. Noranda developed an environmental impact statement and negotiated with traditional owners to mine the area.
In 1981 that proposal was approved. So had the company at the time moved under that approval, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Back those days, you know, it was really different. We just have, you know, quick decision, you know, push. And all of a sudden, my family agreed and they wanted this mine to go ahead.
By the 1990s, there was ongoing public protest over uranium mining in the Northern Territory. Hundreds were arrested during demonstrations against the proposed Jabiluka uranium mine.
Old Blue Tongue here, we're just walking around the country, but you see up there.
Jeffrey Lee also began to voice his concerns about the proposal to mine uranium on his land, and a moratorium was placed on the lease.
If we do muck around on country and disturbing it a lot, something will happen.
In his quest to put a stop to the threat of future mining, Jeffrey Lee has asked the federal government to include Koongarra in Kakadu National Park.
He's turned his back on a lot of personal wealth. He's stood up to a lot of pressure, and he has said that there is a bigger responsibility here, a cultural responsibility. There is a bigger gain here than my personal bank balance, and that is looking after country.
It is a gift, and that gift is always going to be there, and that's always gonna. They will always remember when they come, when they'll visit this country, this area.
I really admire the bloke. I think he's extraordinary, and just the simplicity.